Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle, just in case you didn't know, now you do know. And today we're doing a little Q&A, a little life update, talk about where the heck I've been. So, let's just get started, I guess, because you guys asked quite a few questions and I have answers. I'm going to start with the ones from on YouTube because I did put up a community post and was like, hey, I know I've been away for like 3 months, but if you have questions, leave them here so I can answer them for you. Okay, so this one says, hi Danielle, welcome back. I'm trying to take my art more seriously and make more sales on Etsy. I sometimes sell on eBay too. Any advice on how to market? I'll be honest, social media is your best friend. It's free, but you really have to commit to it. Like, you have to be on it every single day. I would find one platform that you really thrive at, and then also add in another platform that like maybe you don't use so much but like still works for you, where you can maybe like repost things when they're, you know, a few days old or a couple weeks old. Like I would say Instagram and TikTok, those are your best bet right now, especially as an artist and marketing like your small business. Instagram and TikTok, and I would say TikTok 1000% more than Instagram. Instagram is sort of like where you would put your nice portfolio of things and like your products and the things that you want to look nice, and also reshare TikToks. But you can really build a very loyal audience on TikTok, and I've seen it happen, and I've bought so much from small businesses and artists over the last 3 years off of TikTok. Get on there as soon as you can and post on it multiple times a day. Like, I'm not saying that I am a TikTok guru in any way. Like, I'm saying I've seen what other artists have done, and you have to find something that you can do multiple times a day. I would say make a mix of like content where you're like lip syncing to something and like incorporating your art in it somehow. Voiceovers where you've recorded yourself doing some work and you do a little voiceover, and other ones where you're really just showing off your art and your work and being cheeky about it. So that's my advice. Oh, and also start an email list, especially if you're on Etsy. It's really hard. They don't really allow you to link to outside things, but work on an email list, because if Etsy were to decide tomorrow that they're going to boot you off the platform, you would lose all contact with your customers, and that's not cool in my books. All right. I recently started watching your vids. I really enjoy the vlogs. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? England and Scotland and Ireland do like a huge UK road trip kind of deal. It would be very terrifying to drive there, but I personally would love to like have an RV and just drive all around Europe, but I would want to start in England and go on from there. Like, if I could just live there for like 6 months in an RV or a camper van as they call them, then that would make me so very happy. I'm not like a warm places type of person. I do not thrive in the heat, but also I want to hit a beach somewhere in there, you know, or a couple. Hi Danielle, I'm glad you're back. What is your plan to create on YouTube for the rest of 2023? Like brute force myself to do it. At first I didn't miss making content and making YouTube videos, but I was also at the same time, while not making YouTube videos, I was making a bit more content on my Instagram and my TikTok, and I got tired of like editing my body, you know, just tired of looking at it, and I try to stay relatively neutral about looking at my body and talking about it. But eventually just seeing yourself every single day and looking at like how clothes look on you. When I was making outfit of the day photos, like, I don't get dressed every day. It's really easy to burn out on that stuff, you know? I mostly wear pajamas or like sweatpants when I'm not leaving my house because nobody sees me from the waist down. So, or really from like here down most of the time. So my plan is to take all of the ideas that I asked for, put them in a list of ones that I actually want to make them, and just sort of like put it up and see how it goes. I don't really have like set plans on like making anything. I would like to post 2 videos a month. That was kind of the goal beforehand. So yes, I just need to like get over myself and actually like edit and post it and build a schedule for myself. Like, I've now settled into this new part of my job where I'm working for another mortgage agent doing admin in their business on top of trying to build mine, and that's allowed me a little bit more financial freedom for sure, but also it has constricted my time, and that's not a bad thing. It just means I need to use my time more wisely. And so I need to like build content creation back into my schedule. This person says, "Hey Danielle," with 3 exclamation points. Thank you very much. I appreciate your enthusiasm. What makes you happiest these days? You know, I don't really think like about happiness. I know it sounds quite absurd because like it seems like as humans our only goal is to be happy and to just stay happy all the time. But I aim for more of like a contentment with my life. Like, I'm not constantly feeling like I'm behind, not constantly feeling like I'm failing, you know, not feeling like I could be doing more. And when I feel content is like what I'm going for, you know? When that's the case, it's when I have like completed the tasks I need to do for the day, and I don't have anything like hovering over me, when I can just like go for a little drive, get some food, eat in my car, read my book, and just like enjoy life. But like quietness, peacefulness, that's when I feel my best. Hi Danielle, it will be nice to have you back. What have you been up to? Are you feeling inspired to be creative with your business? What have I been up to? Okay, so, let's see, the last video I posted was like 3 months ago. So like I said, I started working for another agent, as an admin, part-time, a couple hours a day. And so that has taken up my time. Like, basically we just sort of like got started, and it was a lot of catch up to get her organized and get everything going. And I feel like I need something to play with my hands because I keep moving the keyboard around. And yeah, anyway, if you hear noises, it's my little mini fidget slug. Anyway, so started that, which is great. It means I'm making practically double what I was before in a month, which is great. It means I feel less panicked about money. Otherwise, just been working at Happy Thoughts. We moved the store in June, I think it was, yeah. And so it's just been a summer of like events and tourists and all of that, and getting things settled in the store. I really had nothing to do with it. I just show up on the weekend and hang out, and like, you know, make sure people are happy and getting their products and stuff like that. But it took a bit of settling in. Like, the first couple weeks we couldn't figure out how to turn the air conditioning on, which was hot and sweaty. Anyway, so that, I haven't really been doing much else. Like, my room is still in chaos, a little less in chaos. I got new bedroom doors, so that's great. Not much else to report, sadly. Like, I did not do anything cool this summer at all. Like, didn't go to the beach like I would have liked. Kind of feel like I just sort of worked and napped all summer. I definitely have been experiencing a lot more fatigue lately. For some reason, we've decided that on Mondays is when all of our meetings will be. Like all of the important like updates for the brokerage, and it's all like camera on. And so by the end of the day, after like 4 or 5 hours of camera on meetings, I need a nap. And so it means Mondays are a complete write-off for me right now. Now that'll be changing because they've just updated everything so that things are later in the day and less back-to-back, and they were doing like a sales mastery course over the summertime, and that's over, so good. But it means that I need to figure out like my fall schedule, right? Also, I was going to a co-working center or co-working place for a couple of months, and I get to continue that. I really liked it, but at the peak of summer it was really hard to find parking downtown, which is where the co-working place is, and so I kind of held off on that. I'm hoping it'll be easier. Okay, are you feeling inspired to be creative with your business? Yes. I'm definitely looking at creative ways to market to people, but also to get people's attention and educate people. I'm like, right now I'm listening to an audiobook by Grant Cardone, I think his name is. Oh man, let me look at it. It's called Sell or Be Sold, How to Get Your Way in Business. Yeah, and it's by Grant Cardone. Okay, so so far it's pretty good. I'm only like 2 chapters in, and the book is like 10 hours long. So yeah, I still have a long ways to go, but it's good. He does have a funny accent though, like it's really thick and southern. He says frustrated instead of frustrated, which cracks me up. So this person said, looking forward to seeing you. What have you been up to? How is Abby? Abby's great. Pain in my butt as usual. Someone asked, are you enjoying your mortgage job? Yes, I learn something new every day, and I love the learning aspect of it. I love educating people. Yeah, I really am enjoying it. And now that I'm working on my first deal ever, I'm learning even more in a way that is way more hands-on that I definitely did not have beforehand. Someone asked, have you seen the Barbie film? Yes, but because they are striking, the actors and the writers, I didn't really talk about it. I saw it, I said yes, it was good, and that's about the extent of it, because I'm not going to contribute to promoting anything, any films or TV while the writers and actors are on strike, because I just feel strongly that they should be paid fairly. They shouldn't be scared that AI is going to take their jobs, and the studios are being total a-holes right now. So also, I did see Red, White, and Royal Blue. I've since watched it again, I think one more time, and on my to purchase list is the collector's edition of the book, because apparently I've been missing a whole extra chapter this whole time, and it was such a good book that I think I want to read it again, but I need that extra chapter. I need the extra chapter, and I just need it to look cute on my bookshelf, so probably gonna read it digitally. Okay, what is your favorite place to buy cute fall decor? I don't really buy seasonal decor. How's your summer been? Are you still doing no spend months? Any plans for the rest of the year? Summer has been boring, mostly. Ooh, I did take one Saturday off, but it was so I could sit at home with the dogs while the rest of my family went to a funeral. That was the extent of my time off over the summertime. As you can see, I'm pale as ever, so I didn't really go outside either. And it's literally hot as balls outside right now. So I don't even want to be out there because it's been awful. The weather's not been great this summer. Like the first half, everything was on fire, and it was all on fire near me. or near-ish enough that like smoke kept us inside. So then it was raining like a lot, and then everything else is on fire now. So yeah, anyways, any plans for the rest of the year? I know my goal is supposed to be 24 deals closed by the end of the year, but we all know I was never going to make that, and I was a delusional idiot for saying that. But I'd like to close one deal, like just one deal, okay? Just one. That's about it. Oh, I'm moving to a new counselor this month, so that the person I work with, do the admin for, and I can both be on the same team to prevent some issues we were having with the back and forth of like being able to see deals. So that's it. That's my plans. I got nothing else. Did you finish setting up your new room? Are you still making things or not? My sewing machine is plugged in, and my pattern table is in my room, but it's literally entirely covered in stuff. I unpacked a bunch of stuff, but like the only art I have up is the stuff you see behind me, and every other wall in my room is blank. I need to get all of my art back up because it feels like not my room without it up, and I'm desperate to do that, but I don't really have like a time when I'm home and when my brother is home where he can help me put up the shelves that I need to put all my artwork on. And yes, I could do it myself, but it's easier to do it with two people so that you can get it level, you know? Anyway, so like it's half set up, and no, I'm not currently making things, but I am desperate to start sewing again. Cashmerette actually sent me, or like gifted me, a 1-year subscription to their pattern club, like the Cashmerette club, and they've released so many good patterns, and I just want to try them all, and I've not been able to because I can't sew or do anything. So yeah, I feel quite stuck right at the moment. Okay, someone asked, what's your type of man if you had to judge by looks alone? I don't really know. Mostly because like I'm not looking at people in like a I would date that person, or like I find them attractive. Do you ever feel jealous of other small business owners? I struggle with this a lot. I 1000% feel jealous of other small business owners. I have always felt that way. However, I do, like, even though I still feel the jealousy, I have to take a step back and say, just because they're successful doesn't mean that I won't be successful, and what they sell and what they make, what they do is completely different from what I do. It's okay to be jealous of their success, but it's not okay to be jealous in a competitive way, like I have to match them, or like that I'm putting myself down. I can be jealous that they are out there making sales and doing well, but at the end of the day, if I look at it, I don't know how much work they're putting into it. I don't know if they've burnt themselves out trying to make this work. I don't know if they had a friend who had a ton of followers and posted about it, and then suddenly like they got popular, right? We don't know their story. They could have been working on this business for 10 plus years and have only seen recent success, right? So it's okay to be jealous, but it's also not okay to be jealous to the point where it hurts you. You can't let it affect your relationships, right? Like, I can say, I wish I was making more money, making more sales, but it comes down to, if I want those things, I can have those things. I just have to be willing to work, you know, way harder for it, you know? And it's like, it may seem like you're working your absolute hardest, but it's up to you to do the things, right? And sometimes it is just a tiny bit of luck, you know? Good timing, or getting on someone's radar that has clout, you know? Like, there's all of these things that factor into it that we don't see. And so it's okay to be jealous, but it's not okay to take it out on them, and it's not okay to take it out on yourself. Anyways, thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I hope this means we are on track to post more videos for the rest of the year. Hopefully, fingers crossed. That's all I got for you. Have a great day. Bye.